Hi everyone, I'd like to talk about the one single thing that can change the way you do everything with your horse. If you have a good connection with your horse and that connection is strong, everything else is going to improve. Now, what is connection exactly? I would say connection is a dialogue that you have with your horse. The basis of the strong connection is trust. Now that seems like a no-brainer, but because horses can't tell us how they feel, we have to look at the body signals to tell us if they're feeling like they have a strong connection with us or not. Some of the signs in the body language you might see with a horse that has a strong connection is an ear flicking towards you. So their ears can swivel, right? If that ear is flicked towards you when you ask for something, or if when you approach them, they are giving you their attention. Where their ears are is where their attention is. Another sign is looking at you with two eyes. Now, a great sign of connection with a horse that is loose is you enter the area, their ear flicks to you, they give you two eyes, and they walk directly up to you with a soft expression. That is the best sign that you can get that your horse is connected with you strongly. Some of the signs of a weak connection is when you enter a space with your horse, they turn away, or they lean away, or they stand staring straight ahead with no expression. All of those are signs that the connection might not be very strong. There might be some need for looking into the deeper reasons to why the horse is not feeling trusting, or they're feeling less inclined to that dialogue with you that day. Step 1, let your horse loose in a small area. This could be a round pen or a small paddock or a small pasture. That does help you be able to observe your horse wherever they are. They're not getting too far away from you in an acre pasture or something like that. You do need to be able to observe them. Step 2, enter the small area, stand still, and just observe. And she's already right here by the door. So if they reach out to me, I like to reach out to them, but I wait until they approach me when we're doing a connection session. Coming in and standing still and observing with no expectations reveals to us that she does want connection. She comes looking for it right away. Her ears are switched towards me. They're swiveling. She's reaching out to me. She's actually walking up to me. So all those are signs of wanting a connection already. In yourself, look for a spirit of curiosity and consideration with zero expectations at that moment. Just simply observe. You're going to be looking at their movement. Are they moving their feet a lot, or are they moving their feet a little? You're going to be looking at their ears. Are their ears swiveling and looking at things, or are they looking at you? You're going to be looking at where their head is. Are they looking away from you, or are they looking towards you? You're going to be looking at where they decide to rest. If they are resting at a gate, if they're resting at the fence closest to their friends, or are they coming to rest with you? The two biggest questions I have when looking for signs to determine their personality is, do they seem naturally more confident or more unconfident? And do they move their feet a lot, or do they move their feet a little? Those two things will help us determine on our equinality personality chart which personality that they resonate the most with. Step 3, now is a time to start moving your feet around the area. I want you to start moving your feet and observe how your horse responds to this. You might get a response where the horse moves away, you might get no response at all, or you might get a response that they come up to you. All of this is just information. Now you can ask something of your horse. If we open up the dialogue and you ask them for something, how do they respond? We're going to be looking at their partnership ability. This might be as simple as putting a hand on them and asking them to step over. It might be as simple as walking up to them with a halter to put a halter on, or you might put a hand on their face and ask them to step back. all sorts of small things you can do. I'm just going to place my hand on her chest and press a little bit. Oh, and that's a super nice backup. She's very willing, very good. But does your horse respond with willingness and curiosity, or do they turn away and respond by leaving the connection? All of this gives you information. There is no right or wrong answer in this. This is simply a session to observe where your horse is at. Now, a connection session can be initiated anywhere at any time. So if you start to feel that your horse is disconnected in the riding or at a show, take a moment to just give them some freedom, whether it's in a stall, whether it's in a small area, and sit back and just observe. This is an opportunity for your horse to express their needs to you. This gives you a lot of information on how to work in the next sessions going forward. The more you get to know and connect with your horse, the better they're going to connect back with you later on. So this session is for you to understand your horse better. A good connection with your horse improves everything else. Trust and relationship is at the center of working with your horse. So the more you work on that, the better everything else will get.